Who built the Pyramids of Giza? We all know the popular narrative that slaves toiled for decades under the blazing Egyptian sun to build these monuments for pharaohs, who long ago turned to dust. But what if there was more to the story? What if ancient Egypt's greatest legacy was actually the result of a much more advanced civilization that predated the rise of the pharaohs? Join us as we explore shocking new evidence that suggests we may never know the true story behind the construction of the pyramids. The discovery of a mysterious tool in the wrong archaeological layer at a famous building site has opened up a whole host of questions about how and why the iconic structure was made. It has also led many to ask whether the Egyptians had access to advanced technology far earlier than previously thought. Before we dive into this shocking new evidence, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible pyramids themselves. These massive structures are not only a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient builders, but they also continue to baffle scientists and historians today. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the oldest and largest of the three pyramids at the Giza Plateau, is truly a marvel of engineering, standing over 450 feet tall and covering 13 acres at its base. It took an estimated 2 million stone blocks to construct this colossal monument. Each block weighs an average of 5 tons, with some weighing as much as 70 tons. The precision with which these stones were cut and placed is truly mind-boggling. The accuracy of the Great Pyramid is so precise that the largest possible error between any two faces is less than half a degree. This level of precision is even more impressive when you consider that the pyramid was built without the use of modern tools or technology. The ancient builders used copper chisels, hammers and saws to shape the stones, and then moved them into place, using wooden rollers and levers. The construction of the pyramids is a truly remarkable feat of human ingenuity. But despite all the knowledge we have gained over the years, there are still many unanswered questions. So, how exactly were these massive stones transported to the construction site? What techniques did the builders use to lift and place the stones with such precision? And what tools did they use to cut and shape the stones so accurately? These are just a few of the many questions that have kept scholars and researchers scratching their heads for centuries. The discovery of a mysterious tool has added a new layer of complexity to the age-old mystery of how the pyramids were built. The tool in question is a copper chisel that was found during excavations at the Giza Plateau. What makes this find so perplexing is that the chisel was discovered in the wrong archaeological layer. Archaeologists were excavating a tomb that dates back to around 2500 BC, when they came across a collection of tools and artifacts from a much earlier time period. Among these artifacts was a copper chisel that bore marks consistent with use in the quarrying and shaping of limestone. But the most perplexing aspect of this discovery was the fact that the tool was found in a much older layer of the dig site. This finding suggests that there may have been a much more advanced civilization that predated the rise of the Egyptian pharaohs. The existence of this civilization has been hinted at for centuries. Some believe that the Egyptians themselves had access to advanced technologies that were lost or forgotten over time. Others believe that the Egyptians learned these techniques from an even more advanced civilization that lived in the region before them. One of the most intriguing theories is that the Egyptians were taught the art of building pyramids by visitors from a distant land. Some believe that these visitors were from Mesopotamia or even from a lost civilization in the Atlantic Ocean known as Atlantis. These advanced civilizations would have possessed knowledge of mathematics, engineering and astronomy that far surpassed that of the Egyptians of the time. They would have come to Egypt with the ability to build great structures like the pyramids, and would have shared their knowledge with the locals. Of course, this theory is highly speculative and there is little evidence to support it. However, it is an intriguing possibility that the Egyptians were not solely responsible for the creation of their greatest monuments. Another fascinating theory is that the Egyptians used advanced tools powered by electricity to build the pyramids. According to this theory, the Egyptians had access to a form of electrical energy that they harnessed using devices like generators and motors. These machines would have allowed them to cut and shape the stones with ease and then move them into place using cranes or other lifting devices. While there is no direct evidence to support this theory, some believe that the Egyptians may have discovered the properties of electricity by observing natural phenomena like lightning. They may have then experimented with different ways to harness this energy and eventually developed the tools necessary to build the pyramids. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for this theory is the presence of copper in the construction of the pyramids. Copper is a great conductor of electricity, and it is possible that the Egyptians used copper wires and cables to transmit electrical energy. In addition, the Egyptians kept detailed records of their construction projects, including the use of copper chisels. It is possible that these chisels were used in conjunction with electric motors to cut and shape the stones. While these theories are highly controversial and far from being widely accepted, they do serve as a reminder that there is still much that we do not know about ancient Egypt and its people. The discovery of the copper chisel in the wrong archaeological layer at the Giza Plateau is a testament to the mysteries that still surround these ancient monuments. Who knows what other secrets the Pyramids of Giza are hiding? As technology advances and new discoveries are made, we may one day uncover the truth behind the construction of these great structures. Until then, we can only marvel at the ingenuity of the ancient builders and wonder what other secrets they left behind. The discovery of the misplaced chisel has left experts puzzled and rethinking everything they know about pyramid construction, too. It's a mystery that has captivated the imaginations of people around the world for centuries. Was there a lost civilization that predated the Egyptians and had knowledge of advanced technology? Did the Egyptians learn from visitors from distant lands, or were they simply more advanced than we give them credit for? The answer may never be known. But one thing is certain, the pyramids will continue to stand as a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient builders for centuries to come. What do you think? Is there anything we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you next time.